Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Going Medieval, the beta. And today we're going to be unlocking some new research. So we got 160 total research. Today is the day we're going to get cooking. We need to prepare these lavish meals because without it, our people just are eating basic stuff. And I need a new thing to make, right? So let's go ahead and start working on a bit of a dining hall, something where everyone can kind of gather and hopefully maybe eat together or something like that. So if you take a look here, our storage building is important. The other capstone, I kind of want to make a longhouse here. Something that we can have like grand feasts in, something that also has like a kitchen add-on, since we have these cooking stations now with this new profession. So we're gonna pause the game while we build and lay out this structure, and we're going to keep the motif of just solid stone pillars supporting the walls here. So it looks like it's gonna be about that wide. And I kind of want it to be a long building. I'm kind of referencing like a long house or like a long wigwam sort of structure if you want to do more of an Indian themed structure like that, but something nice. And I might even have like a little extra bit out here in the middle just for the doorway. Okay. Otherwise, just nice, simple wooden stuff going in. We can have, okay, that's not where that's supposed to go. Deconstruct. Now, I know a lot of people pointed out there's this deconstruct task here. This is for like mass deleting things. So if I wanted like everything to be deconstructed, you can do that. But single clicking, one misplaced block, that's still gonna be a little bit of its own thing. Let's try doing some limestone windows. And like a wooden door or something. And maybe we can do limestone double window. Limestone double window. Something like this. And use these limestone windows almost like they would be support columns out of stone. But, we've hollowed them out. Just trying to mix material types up a little bit. There are more advanced building materials that I haven't unlocked yet, but we are kind of researching other items currently. And I feel like if I were to just sit there and research all the building stuff, then we wouldn't be really progressing survival-wise. And that's kind of important to make sure we are doing. So this is going to be like a big great hall, with like a long set of tables, a long set of seats in here. And then we need a little bit of a kitchen add-on. I suppose, well, we're going to leave the back end kind of open for now until we decide on how the kitchen's going to go. But I think this is an okay start. It's just going to be a single story structure. Nothing too crazy. I might even go ahead and put some wooden beams across, just, again, to make the thing look and feel more supported maybe than it actually is. Because when you have a roof span this wide, I think it's good to have that in there. So we're going to be gathering a bunch of berries today, it seems. We hunted another deer. I want to see how many smoke meals are created after these smokers get finished, since we've yet to really create any of that yet in the series. So those will be kind of interesting. And if we need to, I might be able to get away with getting a third smokehouse up and running too. That might be kind of required long term. Not really sure on that. Look at all this stuff being built, guys. That's amazing. Let's do some more mining as well, because we're gonna need more stone. How close is this to being done? 95%, 96%. I do wish, like, as much as I do, you know, I think the log walls are pretty cool. So we get 5 smoked meat each time we run this through. So if we run all 3, that'll be 15 smoked meat at a time, which is actually not that bad, I don't think. Okay, there we go. Yeah, get some more stone. Definitely gonna need a lot more of that for all these windows and things. And you can see here, I don't think I've pointed this out before in the episodes, but construction can fail. And you do get, I think, some of the resources back when you fail construction, but I don't think you get a full refund. And if you fail, then obviously you're just gonna take more time. So people who are good with building will hopefully fail less and not waste as many resources as people who aren't quite as good at building. And honestly, this like long hall, this great hall in a way, might end up being the base foundation of a castle in the making. You know, castles and keeps are basically just the living area of someone with a lot of wealth in a way. Oh, some say tales of progeny. Eating people are poppycock, but the cross themselves with Michael appears. Having escaped while the brutes were sharpening their knives, cannibals may come looking for their lunch. Okay, well, welcome aboard, Michael. So let's see what we get here. Night Owl, Snow White lies nothing but you know, so he likes the winter. So that's cool. They get some winter clothes, nothing too amazing, but they will survive. It doesn't have any starting equipment though. That's one thing I need to get started, is maybe crafting some at least some weapons for our people. Let's look at their skills. Construction, culinary. That's really what he's prioritized in. Mining or melee is kind of his thing. So he's all right. Let's go to the jobs menu. Smithing, carpentry, tailor. I mean, that's kind of handled by Adam in a big way. So, what isn't really being covered? Standard craft isn't really being covered now. Everything else kind of is. So maybe crafting. We'll get those guys to maybe help supplement more research over time. So Michael does already have a bed. Since the new home, we did create 2 beds. He does have a place to sleep already, even though they're just new to the settlement, which is good. And I don't think they have anything wrong with them. Not really super happy about eating raw. Oh, there it is. Minor chest laceration. So that needs worked on. So you know, the barbarians that were attacking him and I guess trying to eat him alive really did a number on him. So we might have to get that addressed. Hopefully Asana can address that sooner rather than later. Other things, we need to get kind of started thinking about leveling this stuff up. So let's do a couple wooden spears, like a wooden flail, and then maybe even craft couple of short bows, because we might need some short bows too. Right now, we only have 2 real archers. Alright, we are getting smoked meat. Forever. And let's go down to the bottom floor here. Do we have smoked meat stored yet? No. They're probably actually eating the smoked meat as a priority, if I had to guess. How long does this take? Like 30 days. That's actually really good. Smoked meat is pretty amazing for its longevity. So I'm glad we're finally getting some of that. That'll be real good. Now, jobs. Adam, I don't know why you're mining. You really shouldn't be. You're kind of our crafter, and you're not doing the whole crafty craft thing. Well, actually, no. He is. Maybe I need to add carpentry? No, he's doing it. Woodwork workbench, yeah. I don't know why he's not. Maybe he's getting resources now? Where is Adam? Getting resources for construction. Does he have a construction preference? Yeah, let's get that down. You shouldn't be constructing, Adam. You should be doing anything but construction. You need to be making things. You're like the guy. Or does everyone just prioritize construction in a way? Like when a new building is made, is that just kind of what everyone works on? I don't know. But okay, let's make sure maybe, yeah, never construct, please. You should be doing a billion other things. And now you're hauling. This is very strange that they're not doing this. Oh. And yeah, let's actually produce some stuff. There. Oh Lord, Michael got his wounds tended to though, so that's good. So they're fine now. Blood is a little low, but you know they're okay. At least their mood. You know, with this new bed, definitely an improvement with their mood. Now that they all have, you know, a little bit more of a proper sleeping area, which is good. So now that I actually tell them to make things by increasing how many of them we wanted to craft, then yeah, that makes sense. I'm dumb. You know, I like to think I'm good at video games, but geez, was not very good on that one. Let's make sure this room is not set up for food storage for meals. I'm fine with raw food sitting in here, but meals, I definitely need to be stored down in that cellar for sure. We have a lot of sticks. I kind of wish we didn't have as many sticks as we do. We got hundreds of it. And honestly not a huge fan of the sticks that we got. Research is 60. So next research item, once we kind of get this underway, we need to maybe start thinking about doing smelting, if I had to guess, and start thinking about that. because we do have an iron deposit here that we can hopefully mine down into. So this might end up being the mine location long term. But while everyone's sleeping, we can go ahead and start laying out the kitchen area. So look, if this is going to be a great hall, let's go ahead and just commit a little bit to the beginnings of a castle. So I want a wide doorway, very accessible, into this. And this is going to be like a, I don't know the correct term for this. An atrium? Atrium? You know, it's basically, hey, this is where you decide to go to different sections of the build. Right? And this is also why we aren't putting any sort of second floor on here yet, because I don't know if I want to have a staircase up yet, or how that's going to look long term. But over here on this side, we can do the kitchen, I think. So it's essentially just an attachment onto this framework here. Base, probably do wooden floor. Wooden floors are expensive, but that's okay. Get some wooden walls. And maybe a side door, just so that they can access the kitchen area maybe a little bit quicker. I mean, no matter what, they have to kind of walk the distance, but maybe it's just so they don't have to turn. And let's get some decoration in terms of wall sconce. Long term here. Okay, furniture, we're gonna need some large tables, but honestly, I kind of want like a fire pit, you know, kind of going through the middle of this room a little bit. So I don't know if you guys have ever played Skyrim, probably have. It's like the game that comes out every year. I'm going to build a bunch of campfires here. And then we will kind of seal it in. I wonder if I can get away with a meeting. Maybe small tables. Nah, I don't think we made it wide enough. I kind of wanted like this big fire pit thing that was like heating up the whole room. But I don't think these look good enough for that effect, so instead we'll just have a big old table in the middle here. Plenty of seating. Actually, no. We need proper chairs. Let's not do stools. We're no longer peasants, right? If we're starting to build like a hall and a little bit more of an advanced structure. Granted, this won't have a roof on it for a little bit, but that's fine. Doesn't have to be completely finished in one single go. We're going to use actual chairs. a feasting room. There we go. Something like that. That'll suffice. I'm gonna need more lumber. I'm gonna chop down these trees that are nearby. Let's look for some full-grown trees so we can get a little bit more wood out of them. I'm gonna try and be a little bit more conscious about the age of the trees that we cut down. Like this one's mature. Okay, so that's fine. But this one is growing. This one is mature. So we'll cut some more mature trees down. I don't know, do younger ones get more sticks? No, but they actually give about the same amount of sticks, so. All right, we have people crafting stuff. Maybe I should do just storage for armor and like weapons and stuff. It's like a warfare stockpile, like up here, and then some of these ones, no warfare at all. That way we can easily see our warfare items just by hiding like roof lines. And stuff. I guess that means I didn't tell them to make any hats, which is something we're really gonna need. Growing maximum yield in 7 days. Okay. The armed, hulking, and pitiless. The circling raiders cry out your terrible ultimatum. Their raid will be swift and brutal. Unless you yield Michael to them now, they know exactly what they want. I'm gonna refuse. Prepare for battle. Alright, pause. Where's the raid coming from? Oh, that's a lot. Oh my lord, that's a lot. And they're wearing armor. They're wearing a lot of armor. Okay, hold on. Hold on here. Let's... Did you end up making any of these things yet? I don't know. I don't think we've finished making any weapons. I'm not really seeing any in the stockpiles. That's a problem. I mean, we've got some stuff already, but we only have 4 combatants that are ready. They are bringing 5. Now, granted, we have more people by 1. All right, I'm gonna have to draft everyone here. So Michael's the only guy unarmed. We're gonna send him in last. All right. So Osana and Henrik, there are archers. We're gonna send them up here. And then send everyone else kind of over here to defend the one way up to that foothold. So the archers can hopefully shoot down at them. So I don't know if the circle area is their range. It might be. Henrik, can you? Okay. They're running in. I'm gonna have to start getting ready to go after him here. While they're a little spread out. All right, get him. Get him. Focus fire, focus fire. Okay, solid. Solid kill. The raiders otherwise seem to be coming over and destroying our food supplies. That's actually fine, honestly. These 2 people are coming back and trying to deal with us, so we're going to focus fire one of them here. at a time. Oh god, Michael, you're getting kind of owned here. You don't have any equipment to deal with this. Start running. Yes, Michael, just distract the other guy. Adam is knocked out. Which is not good. Ooh, are they retreating? Okay, Osana's getting hit now, so we'll start cutting with her. Start getting this guy. Actually, we're gonna have to switch to probably the big dude. Honestly. Adam, how long are you gonna be knocked out for? I don't know. Okay, this is a little hectic. Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna let the rest of them run, and we're gonna go ahead and finish off the one guy that's pretty much dead over here. Good job. Good job. Solid. So, undraft everyone. Hopefully they'll deal with their wounds. I don't know how really that works. Flimsy leather armor, flimsy leather winter clothes. We'll take that. Take a sturdy iron dagger. You know, we'll just kind of take everything here that this guy dropped. How about this? This is sturdy wool winter clothes, flimsy mail armor. Okay, and some shields. So, nothing too amazing. Mild concussion. See if anyone's bleeding. So bruises all around, sprains, and pierced leg muscle. On Henrik, or Pentecost, they are our kind of main shield guy. So I don't know if Osana can do anything about that yet, or what that takes to really fix. Again, healing's a little weird. I'm not sure on that. Let's check maybe the almanac. Warfare. No, doesn't really do anything. System stability. No, that's building stability. Welcome, tutorial stockpile, villager control, draft villagers, research. Let's undraft Osana. Kind of left her drafted there. See kind of what she does. She might help in the long run. You know, now that we have all of our beds filled, I'm gonna have to think about getting another small house. So they did do some damage to our smokeries, but honestly, they didn't do that much. So I think we made it out on top compared to them. Which is honestly good. How's our wood supplies doing? We're definitely short on lumber because I like to use too much of it. Look at this. Look at this village, guys. This is turning out pretty good so far. You know, nice, stable little village. Getting some food. We're smoking meat now. We're storing stuff. We're actually getting some crafting finally done because I kind of finally figured that out a bit. But otherwise, we're okay. Pentecost, you are still pierced leg muscles. Is that just how long that's going to last? 1,000 or so seconds? I don't know. But all those injuries, it's fine. This dead person, you know, we need to think about making a zone to keep dead people. So let's do that. We're gonna start burying people, I think, out here at the edge of town. Clear all carcass and only human carcass. So no carcasses here. That way we can get people out of the streets. I don't know if they're going to spread disease or if they can do that, but you know, I would expect them to. Osana turned 58 today. Osana was that old? How old was Osana? Biography, 58. Wow. How old are our people? 29, 53, 54, 58, 29, 45. We got some old folk. -1 blood an hour. I think everyone will recover from that raid. You know, luckily they spread out. They didn't really come at us. They kind of went towards the town, which worked in our favor. We were able to take one out pretty quickly. When the actual main fighting started, we outnumbered them now, instead of by one person, by 2 people. With them dropping gear, we can actually start equipping Michael. And skills wise, he is definitely better at melee. So we might get him this stuff. Which will hopefully be okay. 4.2 DPS on that. The good hatchet, how much DPS does the good hatchets do? 4.9? So it's honestly a little bit better than the wooden spear that we're making, but you know, we're trying to get our crafting skill up a little bit. Adam, how's your marksman? 2? I mean, your melee is just straight up better, so maybe you should stay melee. You know, I think if someone comes in with like a base 3 or 4 marksman, we'll deal with it there by giving them like a short bow or something. Which should suffice. So we have some people building, you know, crafters are doing the crafty craft, which is pretty cool. I don't think, do I have enough hay around? How much hay do we have here? 98, so we have enough to make hats and stuff, but I think right now Adam is kind of focused a little bit more on crafting, like the hard crafting items. Okay, maximum yield of flax soon. Again, don't know how to get cloth. I don't know if that's going to drop cloth or what, but we definitely need to figure that out in the long-term effect of things here. So with that, I think we're gonna go ahead and end this episode here. A nice good bit of combat today, which is nice, you know. We gained another person, so we need to think about getting a new house up so that we have 2 new empty beds so that we can house any newcomers that happen to come by. The game is still running really good, so I'm kind of noticing so far, you know, with even the increased number of people, the game isn't slowing down just yet. I know with these type of games, the more people that you accumulate, the game's sim speed might slow down due to like pathing calculations and all that stuff. So we'll see at what point that starts to happen. But right now, the game's still running pretty much like butter, which I'm really happy about. The long-term plan, I'm going to be working on this structure for probably a little while. I've come to the conclusion that I do want this to be a little bit more of a fort. So we're gonna have a dining hall. We're gonna have the kitchen off room. We might have the armory addition over here, and then a staircase here that will go up to like some towers and stuff. So you guys can look forward to a little bit more of a bigger fortification that we can kind of retreat into. Now, if we keep getting attacked by them coming in and assaulting our structures and we have to come out of the fort, the fortification doesn't do anything. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching. If you are enjoying this game, definitely leave a like, leave a comment down below on any building ideas we might need. Long term, we might even start installing walls soon so that we can just funnel enemies a little bit easier to choke points that we want to be able to defend. And with that, ring that bell, and we'll see you all in the next video.